So I picked up four movies at Walmart. The first one was Digimon Ode to the Beginning on Blu-ray and DVD. This was a movie that I missed from last year. And I remember it had like a limited release for only 2 days last year, but I watched it recently, and I'm a big Digimon fan. Like the first three seasons of Digimon, I love. I didn't really like Digimon Advance to Trio, the Sis Part movie. I just thought that was terrible. And Digimon Last Evolution, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I feel the same way about this, where it's like I enjoy this. They take some creative swings. I did put a review for this movie on my YouTube channel, so you can go and check that out. But I did enjoy this, and some of the creative decisions I liked, but I also felt like it's gotten convoluted. I felt like the O2 cast could have, personally, like I said in my review, I feel like they could have been more to the forefront since this might be the last movie for this cast of characters when it comes to the O2 cast. So it's like like I said, I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. And then front cover is the same as the slip cover. Then you got the Blu-ray there, DVD there, and then it does come with a Digimon card, which I thought was cool. Yeah. So I thought that was cool, limited edition Digimon card. But I would say check out the movie. It's one of those movies that, if you're a Digimon fan, I would say check it out, but it's not fantastic. And then the next thing I picked up is Rambo First Blood, the steelbook edition with the slip cover. I love how the slip cover looks. I'm always a fan when they do this with steelbooks, where they have a slip on it. And I love this first movie. Like last year, I watched all the Rambo movies for the first time. The second and third one, I'm not a fan of. The fourth and fifth one, I thought were okay, but this I think is great. Like this still holds up for me personally, and I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I liked it was an Milwaukee movie, but it's a little cheesy and dated for me. I feel like this movie personally is better than the original Milwaukee movie. Like that moment at the end when he breaks down his character, I like to me is one of his best acting moments from Sylvester Stallone, and I just think it's a great story. Like I love the fact this is a story about how Vietnam soldiers were treated when they got back, and it has this gritty feel to it. I even love the bad guy in this that actually plays the sheriff. It just, to me, this is an all time classic. Like this is the only one in the franchise I can say I love. Like I said, the second and third one I'm not really a fan of, and the fourth and fifth one are okay, but this to me is a great movie. And that's what the front was. I love that. At the back, and you got the Blu-ray and you got the 4K. But highly recommend The Was No Rambo movie. Like out of the franchise, the first one is the one I would definitely recommend checking out the most. The next thing is Dune Part 2. Great movie, great sequel, one of my favorite movies of the year. Love the first one, which I don't have the first film. And I was honestly going to wait to pick this up until I got the first movie. And the only reason I didn't pick up the first movie when that came out physically was because I thought they would release a collection, which they did, but only on DVD, like when it comes to at stores. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to pick it up. This is one of the best movies of the year, in my opinion. Just fantastic movie, great sequel. Does a great job of building on what was great about the first movie and expanding the world. There's a back cover, but I love how the front cover looks too. Now, this is only the 4K though. It doesn't come with a Blu-ray. So then you got the 4K disc. But definitely recommend Dune Part 2 if you didn't see it this year. And then the last then is American Sniper Steelbook, with great movie. Bradley Cooper is fantastic in this. One of his best movies in my opinion. And you have the 4K Ultra HD. But just a great movie. I love the look of the steelbook too, with him on the front and then Stahl on the back. But if you haven't seen American Sniper, would definitely recommend checking this movie out if you haven't seen it. So that's all my pickups today. Until next time, movie fans.